Hey guys, I'm Jim from Draven, and today I'm going to be showing you one chord pattern, just one chord pattern that is going to enable you to play literally hundreds of songs with hundreds of riffs. You likey? Let's go! I know how frustrating it can be when you're trying to learn guitar and you just want to learn songs and be able to jam along to your favourite rock heroes, and you've got all these chord patterns and all these scales and stuff in front of you, and it's just so confusing and so frustrating, and it just feels like hard work, and in the end you end up putting the guitar down and going and doing something much easier instead. Now, I'm not going to be one of these people that tells you don't need to learn music theory and you don't need to learn scales. You can just instantly solo with this magic formula I'm going to teach you. It is good for you to learn music theory if you want to play the guitar. It's going to help you. I remember studying scales and chords for months and months and months and months, and it seemed like it was taking forever to actually be able to play any songs. So today I'm going to show you guys how to start playing songs immediately, and in doing that you're going to learn chord patterns, you're going to learn scales, you're going to be able to do guitar solos, but you're going to do it while you're learning and playing your favourite rock songs. If you look at the fretboard of your guitar, this is the fretboard. It's where the frets are. These silver bars are called frets. Some people call it the fingerboard, whatever.
We have the first fret or space, second fret or space, third fret, fourth fret, fifth fret.
Each one of these frets or spaces has a name. That's music theory. Right now, I just want you to put your first finger on the fat string, the top string, at the second dot, which is the fifth fret.
So there's your first dot. There's also a dot here on the top of the neck, so you can see it there. Okay. There's your second dot. So the second dot is at the fifth fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth fret, second dot. Okay. So put your first finger on the fat string right in the middle of that fret there. You're going to take your third finger and you're going to put it up here at the third dot. Okay. On the next string down. So your first finger is on the fat string, your third finger is going to go on the next string down at the third dot. Okay, so if that's the fifth fret, then this is the sixth fret, that's the seventh fret. So your third finger is at the third dot on the next string down, which happens to be the seventh fret. Now, just in case you wanted to know, this note is an A, and that's one of the guitar player's favourite notes. It's positioned to play. It's right in the middle of the guitar neck, so you can easily go to other positions around it, and that's the position of A. So, if that note there is an A, then this is the power chord of A. So we're going to play the power chord here.
You are going to play only the strings that your fingers are on, which means you're going to play the top two strings. This one and the next one down. You're going to play them together at the same time. Now, if they're sounding a bit muffled or a bit muted, that's because either your finger isn't down in the middle of the fret enough, might be too close to there or too close to there, get it to the middle, and also make sure you're pressing down nice and hard. Same with the third finger here. If that one's not coming out clearly, same thing, make sure your finger is in the middle of the fret and you're pressing down nice and hard. You're going to play those two strings together. Yeah.
And that's A, and then maybe slide the whole shape, because that's just one chord shape. It's just one chord shape, okay? We're just going to slide that whole shape down here to the first dot, which is the third fret. So again, first finger there, third finger, leave a space, next string down. Okay, just like that. You can put this chord shape anywhere you want. It will be a valid power chord. That's the one we started with. You can come down here and play it there, and back to there.
I mean, that's a riff already. Yeah. You can bend that thing. already you've got a song forming. It's just that one chord pattern. It's just literally that one chord pattern. With that one chord pattern, you can move it around the guitar on the top string. You can drop it down to the second string there. You can move it around wherever you want, and it will create some kind of cool riff. And there's no wrong, there's no right. It's just whatever you like the sound of. And you can write your own music. Let's start. And another thing is, you don't have to do it with your first finger and your third finger. If you can't stretch your hand that far yet because you've only just started playing the guitar, why don't you use your first finger and your pinky finger like that? Or your third finger. Don't use your second finger, that's weird.
You can move this chord shape anywhere you want to. It is a valid chord.
Ooh. Repeat that. There's a riff straight away. So with one shape, you've literally learnt loads of chords. If I do it in this position, as I said earlier, ooh, I've put some distortion on there. That's an A, okay? You know, I'm going to go into music theory in another video, okay, and tell you what each of the notes are called. But for now, that's an A power chord. That's a G power chord. That's a C power chord. That's a D power chord. That's an E power chord. It's just the same shape. All I'm doing is moving that shape around to the different frets of the guitar. I'm not doing anything different. Guess what you can do with those two notes? It's one chord pattern. It's two notes. Two notes. What? Huh. Yeah. Believe it or not, guys, every single one of those riffs that I just played was just with that one chord shape. Just knowing where to move that chord shape around on the guitar is what enabled me to play each and every one of those riffs. Now we're probably going to be doing a video series on each and every one of those riffs that you just heard, so you don't have to scroll back through this video and try and figure out how I was trying to play it. But the idea of this video is just to show you that with one chord shape, the possibilities are endless, and you can immediately start playing recognizable riffs. So your homework is basically to practice that one chord shape. Put it all over the place where you can and see how many different places you can put it, and just make up your own riffs with it, make up your own songs. If you enjoyed this video and you want more, subscribe, click the like button, give us a thumbs up, leave your comments. What other song ideas would you like us to go over, and what other guitar techniques would you like us to go over? And just have fun, guys. Yeah, baby!